Nearly half the country bracing for snow, ice, and dangerously cold temperatures. Right now, you can see this system is stretching more than 2,000 miles. The south bracing for the biggest impact. Meantime, parts of the Midwest could see more than a foot of snow when it's all over. The National Desk's team of nearly 4,000 reporters out in the mess this morning. They're tracking dangerous conditions all across America. But we begin our team coverage with Cale Thompson standing by at the live desk. Cale.
Good morning to you, Jan. It is a busy morning. This is a complex monster of a storm system. I want to bring you in, show you those winter storm warnings in pink, vastly expanded from major cities like Dallas all the way up to Detroit, and a new ice storm warning for parts of the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys. That's the area shaded in purple right there, including Memphis and Louisville this morning. Live conditions on the roads in St. Louis. Check this out. They are right smack in the heart of this system, and those are icicles that you see hanging from this traffic camera. The city could be looking at 14 inches of snow before it is all said and done, and they are in the transition from rain to snow right now. In fact, back it up a few hours, bring in this video from a camera in St. Louis about 1 o'clock this morning. You could see some of that freezing rain coming down, the wind really shaking the camera there too. Dangerous conditions right now in Wichita, Kansas. This is brand new video just into the live desk of a wreck on the K-96 highway in northeast Wichita. Crews working to clear this accident right now. Roads very slick and dangerous there as we come on the air. Also dangerous through central Missouri. This is I-70 near Columbia early this morning. The governor of Missouri declaring a state of emergency. Same in Kansas and in Oklahoma. Live look at Tulsa this morning. Forecasters say rain overnight will transition to snow starting this morning. Up to 8 inches of snow there, potentially 3/4 of an inch of ice further south, and that is really what has forecasters concerned, the threat for ice. Already more than 1,200 flights are canceled this morning, including 80% of flights in and out of St. Louis, 22% through Detroit, 20% at Chicago's Midway, and 16% at O'Hare. We fully expect to see these numbers go up later on this morning, and tomorrow already looking at 1,600 cancellations. In fact, cancellations will be an issue for a number of airlines. Southwest already saying that it will suspend all flights out of its Dallas Love Field hub tomorrow as that winter storm makes its way into Texas tonight.
And this morning, Texas bracing for possible power outages as the system does move in. ERCOT expects to see the highest demand for power Friday, which has many worried they're going to be left in the dark. It has been nearly 1 year since the catastrophic grid failure that killed hundreds of people. The National Desk's Melanie Torrey takes us to Austin this morning, where officials are confident the grid's going to hold up.
We've been working for the last year to make sure that this grid is more reliable than it ever has been in the past.
Leaders at ERCOT and the Public Utility Commission say power plants and transmission infrastructure have been inspected at winterization levels exceeding federal standards.
We know that the reforms we have put in place over these last few months ensure that our grid is reliable and ready for this winter weather event.
Last year, ERCOT infamously shut off power to the natural gas suppliers many power plants rely on. Governor Abbott says there's been a 2,400% increase in gas facilities registering as critical infrastructure. So this time they're protected from load shed, otherwise known as rolling blackouts. While they're safe from ERCOT pulling the plug, there's no guarantee everyone is.
No one can guarantee that there won't be a, quote, load shed event. But what we will work and strive to achieve and what we're prepared to achieve is that the power is going to stay on across the entire state.
Potential power problems aside, the immediate safety threat is thousands of miles of Texas roads expected to become extraordinarily dangerous over the next 48 hours.
Some of it will be snow, some of it will be sleet, some of it will be freezing rain, some of it will be rain that will freeze on roadways.
We know heavy snow is coming regardless of exactly how much and exactly where, and that will make the roads a nightmare for the next couple of days as limited road crews work to clean them up and stay ahead of the storm. Our Andrew Feather joining us live in Branch County tonight, where some of the heaviest snow, Andrew, is expected to fall, and you're going to tell us why smaller communities like that may be hit harder by this.
Yes, Andy, forecasts call for snowfall from about 10 inches to a foot here in Branch County. The undersheriff here tells me that's enough snow to potentially have an impact on emergency response. The calm before the storm in Branch County, where a light rain and temperatures in the 40s aren't a good indicator of what's to come. With up to a foot of snow expected to blanket the county over the next couple of days, Undersheriff Keith Eichler says people should avoid going out unless necessary.
Light offs, things of that nature, some accidents. That's always a given right there, that's going to happen.
With 2 to 3 inches projected by sunrise, Eichler says he expects deputies to spend the morning commute assisting with slide-offs and crashes. As the snow piles up more, he says it could start to impact response times and limit resources to only the most important calls.
First, we're going to handle emergency calls. Other calls might have to, take priority over that.
A similar scene is expected across other rural areas of southwest Michigan, where road crews and snowplow resources are often more limited than heavily populated areas. Eichler says in previous snowstorms, they've had to resort to extreme measures in emergency situations.
We had got emergency calls, and we had to call the road commission truck to plow the way for us.
In St. Joseph County, the road commission posted on Facebook that it only has one snowplow crew available to dispatch. St. Joseph County Sheriff Mark Lillywhite says he's not expecting issues right now, but that no matter what happens, his deputies will do what they can for anyone who needs help. Now, Eichler says if you do have to hit the road here in Branch County or anywhere in southwest Michigan tomorrow, leave early to give yourself plenty of time, drive slowly, and make sure you're aware of your surroundings.
Preparing for the storm that we're talking about are already clearing out shelves at West Michigan grocery stores.
Yeah, tonight some stores are running low on supplies as people run out to stock up.
Our Allie Jenner-John is joining us from Midtown Fresh in Kalamazoo, where that stream of shoppers, Allie, is picking up as folks get off of work and are heading home.
Yeah, it is rush hour here at the grocery store right now. Cars pulling in and out. We've seen a lot of people coming out with full carts. We also spoke to employees earlier today. They say they're lucky because they just restocked their shelves yesterday. Other grocery stores in the area, their shelves are looking pretty bare. A lot of people coming in after work, making sure they have their pantries fully stocked before this snowstorm hits early tomorrow morning. To avoid the snowstorm rush, Gwen and Edward Morgan make an early stop at Midtown Fresh in Kalamazoo.
We're out doing some shopping and stocking up on some things just in case we do get that much snow, we won't have to get out in it.
Aisle by aisle, the couple stocks up on a little bit of everything to hunker down before the snow starts to pile up. Over in the dairy section, Allison Pratt does the same.
Just to prepare. Luckily, I'm off tomorrow, so I don't have to go outside for any reason.
Shoppers with time to spare bounce from store to store today to cross items off their grocery list while trying to stay on budget.
I almost didn't get the English muffins because they're almost $4 when at Walmart they're $2.
Nationwide, Americans are feeling the weight of inflation at the grocery store.
We have to kind of budget our money to deal with the inflation that we're dealing with, and it can be difficult at times.
According to a market research firm based in Chicago, prices of meat, produce, cereal, and other common items you find in shopping carts shot up 9% last year. The higher prices are slowing people like the Morgans, who are trying to prepare before the shelves get bare without blowing their budget.
The prices are a little bit too high, so it's taken us a while to shop because we're really looking at the prices.
All right, guys, time is running out to hunt those deals before you get home safely tonight. And just around the corner, people are filling up their gas tanks before the streets fill up with snow.